In the village of Zalindi, nestled between rolling hills and golden savanna, lived two sisters, Amani and Kaya, with their father Django, a skilled hunter. Both sisters were not only beautiful, but also talented. Amani, the younger one, loved creating traditional beadwork, well known in the area. Kaya, the older sister, had a beautiful voice and was the star of every tribal event. One morning, Django and other men from the village set out for the hunt. In the late afternoon, as the sun started going down, Django, having had a successful hunt that day, sensed a disruption in the usual rhythm of the savannah. He followed the noise of distant commotion. As he got closer, he saw a young wounded hunter beneath the old baobab tree. The wounded hunter had distinctive markings on his chest, forming intricate pattern, and Django could tell he came from another tribe over the hills. Django, guided by his compassionate spirit, decided to bring him back to Zalindi. The journey home was marked by the setting sun, casting long shadows on the path. Amani and Kaya, oblivious to their dad's odd adventure, went about their daily tasks in the village. As the returning hunters approached the outskirts of Zalindi, villagers, having heard about their return, gathered in clusters. The news of the injured hunter's arrival quickly spread, prompting the local shaman to be called for his treatment. It was agreed that the hunter would stay in Django's house till his wounds heal. In the days that came after, Amani and Kaya took turns looking after the wounded hunter. Amani took care of him during the day, and Kaya took over at night. Both sisters were captivated by the hunter's beauty and unique features. They had to keep their faces covered, as unmarried girls weren't allowed to show their features to a strange man. The sisters looked after him for 3 days and nights. On the 4th day, the hunter, named Malik, opened his eyes, showing signs of improvement. The wise man was called, and he shared with the young hunter the story of his rescue and the two sisters who had been caring for him. Malik revealed that he was the tribe's prince and believed it was his destiny to marry the girl who helped him recover. He said he couldn't leave until he knew his future bride's name. The wise man scratched his head, realizing there were two sisters who had taken care of the prince. He asked both girls to come to his hut to decide which one would marry the prince. First was Kaya, looking fresh and full of life. Her walk was lively, her hair was styled with traditional beaded braids, and her hands were covered in traditional painted designs. Next came Amani. She looked tired, with slouched shoulders, messy hair, and no traditional painted patterns on her hands. When Malik fully recovered, he asked the wise man which sister to marry. The wise man, with absolute certainty, said, "You should marry Amani.